So the other day I posted this on my YouTube community tab where I asked you guys a simple question. Out of these four, what is your best AI tool? And the majority of you said ChatGPT and Gemini. Only a few of you mentioned Claude and Perplexity, which made me realize something important. Most people that are using AI may or may not understand how it actually works. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you somewhat of an AI mini masterclass. I'm going to break down these four different AI tools. I'm going to explain what each one is best at, where each one falls short, and how exactly you can use all of these different AI tools together, especially if you're someone that's thinking about launching a one-person business using AI in 2026. So we're going to start off with ChatGPT. Now, this one got the most votes in that poll. Main reason is because it's the AI tool that's been out the longest. It came out in 2022, and the majority of us have been using it since then, or maybe for the past few years. And there's so many different benefits when it comes to using it. And I would say the number one reason is due to the memory. Again, because most of us have been using it for many, many years, we've somewhat trained our ChatGPT to understand our tone, our language, and what type of answer we want back. Well, that's the main thing that I've noticed with my ChatGPT. Another benefit is the updates that they make. Now, not every single update is great. For example, right now, at the time of me recording this video, we've got ChatGPT 5.2, and this is definitely 10 times better than the previous model, which was 5.1. So OpenAI is definitely in some sort of back and forth when it comes to the models that they release. But right now, once again, it's a good model. I'm happy with it, and it's able to do so many different things. I'm just going to quickly break it down just so that you guys have a full understanding. Now, one of the things that it can do when it comes to the realm of starting up a one-person business is the fact that it can help you with digital products. And digital products is going to be the main theme within this video. Now, it does have its limitations. It's not able to help with every single digital product that's out there. But for example, if you were someone that wanted to build and launch spreadsheets, it's going to be able to help you build them unlimitedly. And to explain exactly what I'm talking about, as you guys can see on the screen right now, there's so many different sites that are building and selling these different spreadsheets. For example, there's this one. But the way that ChatGPT is going to be able to help with this particular type of digital product is that if you wanted to replicate a spreadsheet that you've been able to find on the internet, so let's say if I want to replicate this one, all I need to do is take a screenshot of it, then go over to ChatGPT and enter a simple prompt, and just tell it that I want to build a spreadsheet just like this one attached. Ensure that it has formulas, pie charts, and can be sold as a digital product when it comes to helping online business owners. So I could just enter this in, click on continue, and from there what it's going to do is analyze the image, and it's going to start the process of building a fully functional spreadsheet. And it doesn't even take long when it comes to doing it. It takes maybe a couple seconds. So what I'm going to do is just download it, open it up on my computer so that we can get a better look. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is the finished spreadsheet. Again, it's got all of these different tabs at the bottom for expenses, income, the breakdown. It's got the dashboard as well. And as I already mentioned, it's got formulas throughout the whole thing. So if I wanted to sell it to someone and they wanted to use it straight away, it's going to update all of these different graphs. And bear in mind that everything I'm going to be talking about in this video is going to be a simplistic way that you can use all of these different AI tools. The reason why I show this is that, yes, this is one of the many things that ChatGPT can do, but a lot of people out there don't even know that they can do this. And this actually now leads me on to one of the next use cases that I personally use ChatGPT for on a regular basis, which is their new image generation tool. This is something else that most people don't even know they can do with ChatGPT directly in the regular interface. You don't need to download anything or go anywhere else. And if you want to make a particular image, you're going to be able to do it right here. And the reason why this is such a big deal is because before, I would say 2-3 weeks ago, if you made an image with ChatGPT, it would have been distorted, it would have been blurry, the text would have been completely incorrect. But now it's able to make a high quality image. It's not going to hallucinate. It's not going to change the person's face if you're using a person in the image. And it's not going to change the text as well. Because, for example, if I wanted to, let's say, replicate the spreadsheet that I've just made, I can go onto the Excel file just like this, take a screenshot of it, enter a simple prompt. You can pause the screen, read it, but I'm just telling it that I want it to make a mock-up image of this for me to use on my website if I was thinking about building a website. So I could just enter the prompt just like that, click on enter, and it's going to come back with a fully edited image that I can use straight away. So those are some of the basic ways that you can use ChatGPT. Again, I just wanted to keep it simple, but you can use it for image generation for a number of different use cases. You can use it to build out digital products. The list goes on, and I've got another video coming out real soon where I'm going to do a full deep dive into ChatGPT, so be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video. But moving on to the next AI tool that I want to talk about, which is one of the less popular ones, which is Perplexity. So this is an AI tool that I don't really use that often, but for those of you that might be confused and you're thinking, Sam, I've heard of it, but how does this differ from any other AI tool that's out there? Well, Perplexity, I would say, is an AI tool that you're going to use as a search engine. If you're looking for references, if you're looking for maybe websites and you want it to give you the exact reference where it got that information from, you're going to be able to use Perplexity, but there's certain ways that you can use it when it comes to helping you with digital products. So let's say if I was someone that wanted to publish blog articles on a website that I was thinking about launching and listing digital products as a way for me to get SEO traffic, I can use Perplexity to find similar websites that are doing the exact same thing. And it's also going to give me the direct link to their blog website so I can see exactly how they're doing things, what they're doing, and I don't have to spend hours on the internet gathering up all of that data. And to show you exactly what I mean, if I just go on to Perplexity just like this, I'm just going to enter a simple prompt. I'm going to say, I want you to find me 10 independent websites selling Excel spreadsheets that also have blog articles on their site as a way to get traffic. Only reference the article link to the blog page on these specific websites. It goes without saying that Perplexity is free to use. You're going to be able to go onto it, enter a simple prompt just like this. And there's certain ways that the response that you're going to get is going to be able to help you out even more when it comes to the other AI tools. So I'm going to keep it simple, click on enter. Let's see what it comes back with. And just like that, as you can see, it's now come back with all of these different websites. So this would have been something that would have taken me maybe 15-20 minutes for me to gather up. But right now I've got the different sites, I've got the links for me to click into. So I can click into, let's say this one. It's going to take me to all of their different recent posts. And I'm going to be able to, of course, click into the actual site, see exactly what they're doing when it comes to the digital products. And I'm only using spreadsheets as an example with ChatGPT and Perplexity, but you can do it with any type of product, any type of online model that you're thinking about doing. And if you're serious about posting blog articles, what you're going to be able to do is copy all of the different reference links and then go over to another AI tool, which is called NotebookLM. Paste all of these different reference links as sources, and then from there you can use a tool like NotebookLM to come up with brand new blog title ideas. But let's change gears slightly. Let me move on to one of the next AI tools, which is Claude. So this is one of the least popular ones, once again, in that poll that I did. And I would say that I use it now and then, not as often as ChatGPT and Gemini. But the main reason why I use this one is when it comes to long form writing. So if you ever wanted to write a script for a faceless YouTube video or a regular YouTube video, maybe you wanted to script out something to read when it comes to an info product. You could even use it when it comes to writing out an entire book. Out of all of the different AI tools that are out there, I would say Claude is probably the best when it comes to long context writing. It's not going to hallucinate halfway. It's going to remember the initial instructions that you gave it. So it's definitely good when it comes to this particular use case. But in addition to that, there's been some updates that I don't think that many people know about, which comes down to using the Claude browser. And before I show you the browser, once you've created your account at Claude.ai, this is the regular interface that you're going to see. So it's going to be in this box that you can have your regular conversation, enter your prompts like you would do on any other AI tool. But the reason why I want to show you the browser is because I would say that this is unique in comparison to many of the other AI tools that are out there. And to use the browser, it's going to work directly in your Google Chrome browser. So it's going to be an extension that you need to install. So to do that, you're just going to go over to claude.com/Chrome and just click on this button. It's going to take a couple seconds and you're going to see it over here. And once you've selected it, you're going to see this chat box or this section on the right hand side appear. Now it's very important that you understand how this works because as you can see over here, you've got two different options. You can either let Claude act on your behalf when it comes to automatically clicking through your browser, maybe clicking into sensitive documents. So if you didn't want it to see anything that you didn't want it to see, you can tell it to ask you before it does anything. But if you're happy with it to continue doing what it needs to do when it comes to the prompt that you're going to enter, you can click on Act Without Asking. And if I haven't made it clear already, the way that this extension tool is going to work is that it's going to be able to help you perform tasks automatically without you having to touch the laptop. So let's say if I wanted to use Claude to help me write out an entire ebook, and I also wanted it to design it from start to finish so that I can list it straight away for my potential customers to check out. First thing that I can do is come over here to the prompt box, and I'm just going to enter this in. And what I've said here is I want you to give me a 10 chapter outline for a mini ebook regarding the topic of AI prompting for beginners. So this is a completely random topic, and I want it to do it in a brand new Google Doc. So it's going to open up a Google Doc. It's going to write out everything, and we're going to see exactly how it's going to work. Okay, so as you can see, it's now opened up my Google Documents, and this is something that I'm not doing. I'm not controlling the laptop whatsoever. It's opened up my Google Doc. It's opened up a blank one. And what it's doing now is that it's writing out the entire outline for this new ebook. The good thing about this is that it's going to be able to format it. It's going to come up with the best structure for the ebook, and I don't need to type anything. I could just wait for it to complete what it's doing. And there we go. It's now writing out chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, so on and so forth. It's going to go through, read it, make sure that it's happy with it. If it's not, it's going to make changes to it. It's going to start updating the formatting of everything. So yeah, this is really interesting in the way that this works, because no other AI tool, to my knowledge anyway, is able to do something like this. But once it's completed it on the right hand side, it's going to let you know that it's done. So if I wanted Claude to turn this into an actual well-designed ebook, I'm now going to be able to enter this prompt where I'm going to tell it to go over to another AI tool on my behalf and write out the entire ebook and make sure that it's structured with the best information. So once again, it's clicking directly into my laptop, and we can tell that due to the red outline that we can see in the browser window. So it's clicked into generate. It's also going to click into the right formatting, which is going to be document. And it's also going to select A4 as well. Now with Gamma, it's going to need to enter a prompt. So that's what we can see right there. It's writing out the entire prompt for all the information in the Google Doc that we did earlier. And it's also going to make sure that it's done everything possible when it comes to the advanced settings as well. So for someone that's a complete beginner that doesn't know how to operate Gamma or any other digital product creation tool, you can use something like Claude to do all the work for you. But right there, as you guys can see, it's now writing out the entire ebook. All of this was done using 2 simple prompts. I didn't need to click anywhere. I didn't need to do anything. One prompt to tell it what type of book I wanted it to write, and a second prompt for it to now go to work, go straight onto Gamma to build out this digital product. And just like that on my screen, as you can see, I've got the table of contents. I've got chapter 1, chapter 2. I've got all of the different chapters, and everything has been formatted correctly so that when I now export it using PDF, I'm going to be able to list it on my site, on my sales page, or wherever I want people to see it. And believe me when I say that this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to using Claude. I've got many other videos coming out real soon. So if you wanted me to speed up the process and releasing those videos and showing you some other ways that Claude is going to be able to help you, just put in the comments down below, do the Claude AI video and your location, and I'll be sure to make that video ASAP. But this now brings me on to one of the final AI tools that I want to speak about, which is Google Gemini. Now, Google Gemini is the AI tool by Google that powers the majority of their different Google AI products. For example, we've got Anti-Gravity. Anti-Gravity is an application that you can use when it comes to building your own apps. You install it onto your browser, you enter a prompt. Let's say if I wanted to build an Amazon ROI calculator, I'm going to be able to enter a prompt using a prompt builder, enter the prompt into Anti-Gravity just like this. Of course, there's steps that you need to go through, but I'm just giving you the general gist. And it's going to be able to go through everything, code everything, and come back with a fully functional web application that I'm going to be able to start using straight away. Google also has another AI tool called Pomeli, which is within their Google Labs. So it's still in beta mode, but what this one can do is that it can help you come up with marketing creatives. So you can go onto it, insert your URL link, and it's going to come back with images and animated videos that you can use as organic campaigns or paid campaigns. We've also got the Google AI Studio that you can use for endless different use cases. Whether you want to use it as a beginner or for advanced reasons, you're going to be able to use it for free. There's another AI tool that most people don't know about from Google called Flow, where you can access Nano Banana and use it when it comes to generating high quality images. As you can see over here, these are the different mock-up images that I made for a website where I've got an ebook and an audiobook listed for sale. And if I just click on download, as you can see, I'm going to be able to download it using 2K quality, or if I upgrade, I'm going to be able to download it in 4K quality. And the point that I'm trying to get across to you right now is that Google has so many different AI tools, and I would say that they're definitely in the lead when it comes to the entire AI space. If you want to make videos, you've got VO3. If you want to make images, you've got the regular Nano Banana. If you want to do research, you can use the regular Gemini interface. And this brings me on to one of the benefits, or the main benefits of using Gemini, which is the fact that it's connected to the #1 search engine in the entire world. If I was to discuss every single way that we can use Gemini, we're going to be sitting here for the next 2 hours or so. So I'm going to keep it quite brief. But I just want to start off with this AI tool that I'm sure most of you already know, which is NotebookLM. Now, this one is really powerful for a number of different reasons. You're going to be able to use it, not pay anything, and it can help you when it comes to the steps that you need to follow when it comes to building up a digital product store. Now, I've already gone through the entire process. I completed the custom prompt that I inserted into NotebookLM, and it came back with every single step that I need to take when it comes to getting this entire thing launched. So I followed everything in detail, and from there I was able to get this website up and running, and I was also able to get these 2 different digital products added as a bundle onto this website, and I'm going to be able to start promoting this straight away right now if I wanted to. And the really good thing about NotebookLM is that yes, you can go through all of the different steps when it comes to building out an entire online system, but if we look at the right hand side over here, you're going to see this studio section. And with this, you're going to be able to do a number of different things, but mainly generating a video that you can use for your digital product, or you can also generate an AI podcast with 2 different AI hosts. And the reason why this is helpful is because when you now have your website, not only can you write an entire blog, but you can use the podcast as a way for you to get traffic as well by getting the podcast from NotebookLM and putting it directly on your website. And this website is obviously all about productivity, and I'm offering this audiobook and ebook bundle. So I'm going to play a snippet of the podcast just so that you guys know what type of quality you're going to be able to go away and make yourself.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Our mission here is always to take these huge stacks of research or frameworks and really distill them into something genuinely useful for you.
Something you can actually use.
Exactly. And today, we are really diving deep into a topic that I think defines the line between just feeling busy all the time and actually achieving things that matter. We're talking about the science of productivity.
It's that silent tax, isn't it, on modern life? That feeling that you're constantly fighting your own workflow just to tread water?
Well, I want to kick things off with a statistic that, honestly, it should shock you.
So yeah, that's the podcast right there, and that's something that I'm going to be able to generate over and over again for multiple different topics. And this now brings me on to another use case when it comes to using the regular Gemini interface, which is the fact that there's a new feature that allows you to connect Gemini directly to your NotebookLM account. And because Gemini is amazing when it comes to spotting trends, we're going to be able to use it when it comes to building a monthly posting schedule that also includes blog article titles that we should publish, as well as the podcast that we should make on NotebookLM. So if I just type in this prompt, just to reiterate, I'm just telling it that I want to make a calendar. I want it to break down the blog post as well as the podcast. I've told it what color I want, and I told it that I want it to look clean and minimal. So I'm just going to click on the plus icon, and this is where you can now click into NotebookLM. And what you're also able to do is click into tools and then click on canvas and then click on submit. And then straight away, what it's going to do is come back with a calendar that looks like this. So if I just click on share, we're just going to make it full screen so we can get a better look. What Gemini has done is created this customized calendar where I can now click into any one of the different days. So if I click into this one, it's going to give me the blog article title for me to copy and paste into Hostinger's AI blog writer. And it's also giving me a prompt for me to copy and paste directly into NotebookLM for it to make the podcast. And once again, this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Google Gemini as well. There's so many other use cases. And I've got many other videos coming out real soon where I'm going to break down so many other ways that you can use it. So be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video. If you've enjoyed this, you've learned anything, don't forget to press the like button as well. And check out the resources in the description because I've got various different prompt builders just to make things a lot more easier when it comes to using these different AI tools. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in that video, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time breaking down the practical steps that you need to take when it comes to building and launching your first official digital product. You're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Watch that straight after this because that video has already helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.